In the hyper-competitive world of academia, there's a constant question. How do you prove you're not just a top-tier institution for students, but also for the brilliant faculty and staff who make it all run? Well, today we're diving into a new framework designed to answer exactly that. A ranking system built entirely on real, verified feedback from the people who know your institution best, your current employees.
And let's be clear, this isn't just another list to scroll through. This is about ushering in a whole new era of transparency. It gives a powerful, authentic voice to your faculty and staff, and in turn, it offers you a credible new way to showcase your strengths as a top-tier employer.
I mean, if you're a leader in higher education, this is the challenge you face every single day, right? In this fierce market for talent, how do you attract the best and brightest? How do you really demonstrate that your institution is a place where people can build amazing careers? This platform is designed to give you that proof. Of course, for any ranking to have real value, you have to be able to trust the data. It's that simple. So let's pull back the curtain and look at the mechanics of this system, because it's been meticulously designed from the ground up for total credibility and integrity. The credibility of the entire system really rests on 4 foundational pillars. Each one is a deliberate choice, put there to make sure the data is real, it's relevant, and it's absolutely trustworthy. Let's walk through them. First up, verification. This is huge. Only current employees using a valid institutional email can even participate. That guarantees the feedback is from people with direct, first-hand experience. Second, recency. Ratings actually expire after 12 months, so the data you see always reflects the current reality, not how things were years ago. Third is flexibility. Look, an employee's experience can change, right? So they can update their rating anytime they want. And finally, organic growth. The ranking isn't static. It's a living score, a weighted average that updates in real time as new feedback rolls in.
Okay, so now that we get the how, let's talk about the what. What exactly is being measured here? This is where the platform goes from just being a ranking to being a really powerful diagnostic tool for your institution.
The whole framework evaluates 10 distinct, absolutely critical areas of the employee experience. Think of it as a comprehensive 360-degree view of your workplace culture.
And these metrics give you incredible depth. You've got the fundamentals covered, like job satisfaction and comp and benefits, but then it digs into really crucial cultural indicators, like your real commitment to DEI and the strength of your institutional values. It also measures those key relational dynamics, like the quality of management and how well your teams actually collaborate. And it all culminates in the likelihood to recommend, which, as you know, is a powerful indicator of genuine employee advocacy.
But it's not all just numbers. Beyond the scores, every single rating allows for optional anonymous comments, and this, for university leaders, is pure gold. This is where you find specific, actionable feedback to pinpoint exactly what you're doing right and see clear opportunities for improvement. Now, to make sure this whole platform has absolute integrity, there are some very clear community guidelines in place. You can think of them as the rules of the game, and they exist to protect the data and create a fair, level playing field for every single institution.
The responsibilities are actually pretty straightforward. For employees, it's all about providing authentic, professional feedback, and they can do that with the complete assurance that their individual ratings are anonymous to their employer. For you, the employer, your role is to encourage broad participation, because that gets you the most accurate data, but, and this is key, to do it without influencing the results in any way.
So let's be crystal clear about this. There is a strict anti-coaching rule. Institutions cannot script what their employees say, they can't offer incentives for positive reviews, or monitor the voting process. This is really the bedrock of the system's credibility. The only feedback that counts is authentic and uninfluenced.
Okay, but you might be thinking, a rule is only as strong as its enforcement, right? So how is this critical anti-coaching principle actually upheld? What gives it teeth?
Well, the answer is something called the ranking penalty. It's a clear and transparent consequence for any institution that's found trying to game the system. It's there to make sure the data stays trustworthy for everyone.
And this penalty has real teeth. An institution that breaches the rule gets a very public data integrity warning slapped right on its profile, which signals to everybody that the data might have been compromised. On top of that, they get a percentage deduction from their overall score for a full 6 months. So with these robust safeguards in place, the platform really becomes more than just a ranking. It becomes a genuine opportunity. It's an invitation for institutions like yours to lead with confidence and with transparency. So what's the big takeaway for your university?
Well, encouraging your faculty and staff to participate is a win-win. You're not just aiming for a high score. You're gathering priceless representative data that you can actually use to build an even stronger, more magnetic workplace culture.
Ultimately, this is the call to action. Use this platform to unlock insights you just can't get anywhere else. Use it to publicly and proudly celebrate what makes your institution a fantastic place to work. And most importantly, use it to build a deep, lasting culture of trust and transparency with your people. So, this new era of transparency, it's already here. The question is no longer if institutions will be measured by their employee experience, but how they're going to choose to engage with it. So let me ask you, is your institution ready to lead?